fracture, but they're not highly likely to have a fracture. Yeah, so those are ones you'll use quite a lot as well. Quite useful too if you're not, if you're working somewhere without X-ray or without easy access to X-ray. So, for instance, if you're in TR now.
We do our own.
Oh, yeah, no. Have you got your machine back?
Yeah.
Okay.
Haven't you noticed? This weird.
If you're in because again, it might save someone a trip. You know, if you know the rules and say, well, you know, don't meet the criteria for an ankle X-ray. You know, you're highly unlikely to have this. It's not going to change management. We don't have to send you an hour down the road to get an X-ray, which even if you were to find something, it's not going to change what you do. So they're quite useful for that from that point of view. If you're in a rural area as well.
So they're available for upper limb injuries as well, or is it just lower?
Just three. So knee, ankle, and foot.
Okay. Just okay.
Yep. There's I mean there's all sorts of rules, but in terms of X-ray ordering, just knee, ankle, and foot. Unfortunately.
So onto a foot examination. We have.
Right. So yep. So that's before. So if you've got so the foot and the ankle are separate. I mean, they could be positive on both, and you might want to order both. That's not impossible. So the foot. So if you've got the weight bearing thing that you've got for all of them. So 4 steps, which is 2 weight bearing steps on the affected side. For the foot, is if you've got tenderness around your tarsal bone. So it's just this area. So it's the base of the metatarsal. So this area here, and then one of the other things. So base of fifth, metatarsal tenderness. Navicular tenderness. So you need to be negative. You need all those things free, basically. So if you've got tarsal tenderness and base of fifth, you get an X-ray. If you've got non-weight bearing, you get an X-ray. If you've got tarsal tenderness and navicular tenderness, you'll get an X-ray. But again, it's a rule out, not a rule in. So you're trying to remove the people who are unlikely to have anything significant, and stop them having an X-ray and select the people who are more likely to have.
So the only difference between the foot and the ankle is the fibular tenderness, was it?
Both sides. So if you've got a pure ankle injury, you should still assess and poke down at the base of the fifth, because at base of the fifth injury, someone might actually, because the injury have swelling here, but not actually be sore here. They might actually be sore there, and you might need you to do a foot X-ray rather than ankle. But in terms of the Ottawa rules, so you've got your non-weight bearing, and then your lateral malleolus, and your 6 centimetres, so up there, and the same on your medial side, or posterior as well. So, so if you have any one of those are positive, then you get an X-ray. So if I poke him there and she's trying to thump me or jumping off the bed, you'd get an X-ray if that was fine, but sore on the medial side with a poke there, you get an X-ray. They're good rules in terms of selecting people who don't need X-rays, and they help a little bit with patient expectations. So if someone expects an X-ray, you can actually, it's one of those things we say, well actually we have these criteria, boom boom boom, don't actually need one. So
They start being able to not walk.
what's that, sorry?
Then they start being able to not walk.
That's right. Yeah.
I've had a few kids with base of fifth fractures though that will walk.
Yeah.
The only rule they meet is that it's tender.
Tender on the base of fifth.
Yeah. So in theory don't qualify for an X-ray, but
Yeah, base of fifth is a bit of a
yeah. Because I mean they walk out.
I twisted my ankle playing netball and broke the base of the metatarsal.
Yeah.
and you'll get, like I said, saying you'll get people who they'll come in and you'll look at, they might actually have swelling around their ankle, but they're not actually sore. You can examine them, but they'll be sore at the base of the fifth. So just selecting a foot X-ray rather than a.
And it was found years down the track on X-ray
Yeah.
as a fracture that had healed with poor alignment.
It's not it's a reasonably common
You're still
fracture at the base of
walking.
fifth for various reasons, but it gets missed a lot as well because people sort of stop at the ankle. And most times, if you order an ankle X-ray, most times you'll just catch the base of the fifth, but not always. So like I said, it's not targeted at the foot bones. So most times you will just get that base of it, but if they are actually sore there, the other things, you don't just want to see the base, you want to see the whole bone. So you can have another fracture of the shaft. But those are good things to can never remember them. It's a good thing is just have poked on the wall, pinned on the wall, so you can just run through them and say, doesn't need an X-ray, doesn't need an X-ray, sort of thing.
Okay.
So, any questions about that? Picked your sore foot out. The other thing actually was Achilles, which we didn't talk about before. Reminded twice. So, how do you look at it?
So you have to
Like
line
this is
something.
an Achilles.
You could get something to line to the tummy.
Or kneel,
Good.
kneel on the side of the chair.
Or just
Yep. So, depending on comfort,
Yeah.
you could kneel on the side of the bed, or on the bed, so the legs hang like that, and
Squeeze.
I'll exaggerate. But basically, just squeeze the muscle, so you're imitating that muscle contracting, so you're pushing it in and pulling the tendon up, and what you want to see is that plantar flexion, so the foot go down.
So right across the middle of the gastric.
Yep, so you get the whole the belly of the muscle. So there's two muscles involved, soleus, which is underneath the gastroc, and gastroc. So by squeezing the whole belly, you're trying to squeeze the whole lot. It's not a perfect test by any means. So if it's negative, and so they're getting plantar flexion, it doesn't 100% mean they haven't got an Achilles problem.
What's
So,
the test called?
Thompson's.
Thompson's. So they should get plantar flexion.
Yep.
Or they
So
should
if,
Do you mean
just
the
up on
right
your
way?
knees. Yeah, so if you just relax, so if we, see, so if I just squeeze like this.
That's plantar flexion.
Yeah, so foot's going down like that. So as I squeeze, so here's your Achilles coming up and joining into these muscles. So I squeeze, so I'm effectively imitating tightening that tendon, and that's the function of those muscles is to plantar flex. So yeah, so it's a pretty good screening test, but it's not perfect. The other thing you can do is just feel along the Achilles and feel for a step. So which you may or may not
But
feel.
some people have gnarly Achilles anyway.
They
don't
do. Sometimes it's
Yeah.
not sometimes not easy to feel and hard to work out what you're feeling, but you might just feel a step or a gap.
Yeah.
You may do, so it's worth just running your fingers along the Achilles. And it can be hard to differentiate a partial Achilles tear from a tear in the muscle belly, or whether tendons inserting or joining up, or originating from the muscle as well. So you can have a tear there, which give you similar symptoms, but still intact. So magic ultrasound is an easy way to do that. But like I said, so that's the test you do. It's a good screening test. It reassures you if you've got sort of low suspicion. You can do that and say, well, tendon appears to be intact.
Yep.
You can do the same if they're lying on their front, just with the leg, the foot hanging over the end of the bed. It's just got to be gravity dependent. So when you squeeze, it'll plantar flex. Probably depends on the patient. Some people jump up on the bed, but some find it a lot easier just lying on their tummies.
So just for an injured Achilles, so they're not torn, they're not partially torn or anything, they're painful, obviously. How do you treat that?
How do you treat it? Just conservatively. So pain relief and rest. Historically, they used to say there's no such thing as a partial tear of an Achilles. That's what they used to say. You either tore it or you didn't. You either ruptured it or you didn't. Well, that's not true anymore.
That would have suited me quite nicely.
So now with ultrasound and stuff, they actually finds that there is a partial tear.
So you have to ultrasound all that and this.
If you've got a high level of suspicion, so if they're not really sore and they've got a good level of function, and not necessarily, but if if they're really sore, you think it's markedly reduced. So again, you can compare sides. So if I squeeze one side and the other side it's not as much, you might say it's I think there's a tendon problem, then you get an ultrasound.
And some are treated in full plaster and some are treated in moon boots with
Yeah, so
related
and some are operated on. So
orthopaedic decision.
yeah, so what we do here is we talk with the orthopaedic team, and obviously there's patient factors, but then there's also surgeon factors. So the difference, they can't agree on what's for lots of various reasons to the patients and whatnot. Some believe that in certain cases operating is better, some think in the same cases operating isn't. So what we do here is talk with whoever's on call, and you get the management based around it.
I've gone with both options. I'll let you know which one works out better.
So you had surgery
Most,
and plastering.
Surgery last time, plaster this
Oh,
time.
I see.
Probably most people
Was still
probably
2
go
weeks
I
plaster
think,
with
but-
surgery though.
Yeah, so but that'll be something that's a bit different in every centre probably.
And I think down
Most
here
people
you've
surgery.
got to be still like last time they said to me like I could have surgery because I was still playing competitive sport, not smoking, and was fit and active. But if you're not playing,
They won't operate.
like if you're not playing sport or if you're not,
Put you in an Aquinas plaster.
yeah.